Jesus used the image of food a lot in his teaching. Jesus described himself as the bread of life. We all need food, of course, and he was describing how much we need him, like godly food. We need Jesus for our daily living, for provision and sustenance, and for inspiration. There are many stories of God's provision in the Bible, but this one is from more recent times, from the 1940s. In the Second World War, Betsy ten Boom and her sister Corrie were imprisoned in a concentration camp. And the diet that they had was very weak. It was just weak soup for most of the meals. And Betsy had a vitamin deficiency. But they did have a small bottle of vitamin drops that she could take every day, just one drop. But they soon discovered that lots of the other women in the camp were not getting enough vitamins. So they thought about this, and even though they only had a small bottle, they thought it was good to share that. So they lined up the women who needed more vitamins, and they went along and they were just giving a little drop to each woman each day. And the amazing thing was, every day when they went to do this, even though the bottle was tiny, it never ran out. And Betsy could get the extra vitamins, and the women got the extra vitamins, and this went on and on and on. Each day, this small bottle providing for all the women who needed it. And then one day, a young woman arrived who had vitamin tablets, and they no longer needed the bottle. And when they tipped it up, it was empty. There were no more drops inside.
As I was growing up, a lot of Corrie's writings, her devotions and her prayers, they found a place on my bedside cabinet. And I was incredibly inspired by the stories that she shared, the testimonies, the things that she witnessed in her life. It helped me to shape my faith, really, as I was growing up, and I'm incredibly thankful for her willingness to share that with all of us. In the Bible we read of some extraordinary examples of God's provision too. We read about a poor widow who provided for Elijah. We read about Jesus feeding the crowds, and so many other stories too. It's a generosity and the provision that we experience in our own day-to-day lives too, but sometimes we just forget to notice.